there's some little 3-year-old Asian girl who can do everything that I can do, except this much better. I don't really get it. I feel very ashamed. But I think that someone should put out YouTube videos that can make me feel accomplished. Like maybe someone going to Walmart and being able to find the home goods section without just leaving empty-handed. Or someone going to Kinko's and not killing everyone there while trying to get your shit done. Because I have not killed everyone there, and I would feel good about myself, finally. Anyway, I feel like we would be a lot better as a society if we didn't have the internet. Mainly because I wouldn't have to lie to my girlfriend every single day. This isn't the white lies that I tell her when I clear my search history every day. I'm talking, she comes home from work and she asks me how my day was. I say, good. And then she asks, what did I do? And I can't really tell her the truth because I spent an hour on Stumble doing nothing. I spent another hour and a half looking at porn. Then I spent 2 hours living vicariously through my Facebook friends. So when she asks me, I look her dead in the eye and I say, I walked the dog, I checked the mail, and I did laundry. And it just makes me feel bad because I just lied to her face. Because I have not walked that dog in a week. I don't know where my mailbox is. And I haven't done laundry in 3 months. So, yeah. But I've noticed something on the internet recently. When I was 15, I was introduced to porn. Obviously, I think people they know what that is. And 15, back in the day, you know, just man, woman, or if you're lucky, woman, woman, that's great. Nowadays, I don't know what to think anymore. Because just scouring the internet, I find mondo-breasted women getting jacked by Japanese tentacle women. And I'm not really sure what that is. So, and finding all these fetishes that are being developed. I don't know who is coming up with them, but I really want them to stop. Because I'm not sure who's getting turned on by watching people in diapers having sex, people getting peed on, or people having sex with cars. Thank you. But, you know, it's like a car wreck. You can't really look away. When you stumble on that, you just have to keep looking. I'm not being turned on by it, you know, I promise you guys. But you just can't change the page. You gotta see what's happening next. But I wonder, who is getting turned on by watching Hank get a Hummer from his Hummer and Susie in the garage taking it in a tailpipe from a tailpipe? I don't know. But I want to know who's coming up with these scenes. You know, there's some guy out there who's telling Cinnamon what she's going to be doing that day and with what. And I feel like he's playing a very sick and fucked up game of Mad Libs. So, I want that job. If anyone out there knows how I can get that, please let me know. You'd be surprised. Yeah, I know I complain a lot about the internet, but there's something out there that is really changing my mind on it. There's something called Vine. Has anyone heard of this? Okay, basically if you haven't, if you're a functioning member of society, you probably don't know what that is. Basically, you have 6 seconds to make yourself valuable to society with comedy, with art, with anything. And normally, in 30 minutes, I cannot give you anything that is worth any value at all. But my main fascination with this is 6 seconds. If that was applied to something else, I feel like I'd be very, very good at it. Mainly sex. So, I mean, I don't know what to do for 30 minutes, girls. I don't know what you want. 6 seconds, though, I can provide you with everything I know. Probably 4 seconds, and that's it. So I think I'd have plenty of followers. Yeah. But, like, my friends lately have been complaining about things they get, you know. My friend Josh the other day, he was saying how he hates his car that he paid $1,500 for. I wanted to smack him in the face because he is an idiot. You know, I don't go to a pimp and complain about the stripper or a hooker that I got for $20. You know, if I got AIDS, that's my fault, not his. But, you know, if you get it, you get it. You know, I'm not going to complain about, let's say, a blowjob that I got. You know, does it matter that it came from a guy named Jeff down the street? No. I have the blowjob. I received it. It's mine now. No one can take that away from me. But am I the only one out there that really hates, you know, the people at campus or whatever when they're trying to hand you free shit that you really don't want but you can't not take, mainly Frisbees, you know, with their company logo that I've never heard of, to play with friends that I do not have? I don't want it, but I take it. It's not really the free stuff that bothers me. It's the conversations that I have to go through in order for you to be able to give me that shit. You know, it's all the small talk. I don't want that. Lately I've thought, I'll just fake a phone conversation. You know, they're not going to bother me. But having a girlfriend like I do now, for some weird reason, it makes it a lot more difficult when I'm hanging out with her and trying to do this. So the other day, walking around campus, I see these Jehovah's Witnesses trying to give me some shit that I don't want. I don't want to hear about your mystical spaghetti monster who heals people with the Lord. I assume that's what it is. But, you know, instead of faking a conversation, I have to talk to my girlfriend. Logically, you know, I should actually just have a real conversation with her. But my brain goes to, I need to fake this shit right now. So when she's actually talking to me, and I'm not paying attention, normally, like I'm not. So I see these people start walking towards me. Instantly, I look her dead in the face and start saying, watermelon, 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 until we're out of sight. Now my girlfriend thinks I'm crazy, but I don't blame her for that. Anyway, so speaking of couples, has anyone seen couples who pay money to get professional photographers to document their happy lives together? On Facebook, they're always at the beach, holding each other's hands, pretending that they're actually happy. They are not happy. Trust me, no one goes to the beach with their girlfriend and has a good time. Proof number one, every time I go there, I come home with a pound of sand in my car. A two-door car, pound of sand I will never be able to get at. Number two, my girlfriend complains for the next 2 weeks about her suntan that I accidentally gave her. Well, maybe like a sunburn, I wasn't paying attention. But it's not my fault. We're at the beach, other girls that are there, they're very cute wearing skimpy bikinis. So, yeah, but if you have to pay to get a photographer to make you look happy in your relationship, you're not happy in that relationship. Another sign that your relationship is fucked up is when you get something called sex coupons. I don't know if you've ever seen these, but run away when you get them. They might sound really, really cool. You give someone a ticket and you get a blowjob. You should not have to give someone a written document in order for you to receive a blowjob from your girlfriend. Mainly I'm sad about this because we broke up as soon as I got them, so I have tons of sex coupons that I can't use anymore. And I'm trying to figure out a logical way to transfer these from girl to girl. So far, it's not working very well. But I feel like there's some obligation that my ex has to fulfill. If it was written down, probably notarized, somewhere at the bank they notaried it, I feel like I deserve at least 3 more blowjobs that I will never ever probably get. But anyway, school's back in session. Is anyone happy about that? No, yeah. School's the one thing that like you pay tons of money for, and when classes are canceled, you are so excited. I don't really get it. If someone went to a car dealership to get new tires, and they gave you 3, you would be fucking pissed off. A professor cancels a class, and you drink from 12 to 12. Anyway, this summer, I had a job working at Dogtown, USA in St. Augustine, Florida. That might sound really fun. I thought it would be too. I love dogs, fuck cats. But I've never felt more like a sex trafficker in my life at any other job. These dogs would be so adorable, wanting to play with the other dogs. I would throw them into the fenced-in play area, thinking, they're gonna play. They're gonna play. They're gonna play. No, they were raped. They were raped. They were raped. So, yeah, and I don't really know how I got that job. I feel like they should have tested me out beforehand, because I should have been logically smarter than the animals I was supposed to be taking care of. You know, I realized there is nothing more difficult than trying to get a beagle into a kennel when it does not want to be there. It is more difficult trying to explain gay rights and gay marriage to a Republican. But within the first hour of working there, I had locked myself into 2 kennels. And I cannot express the embarrassment I feel when I have to look down and see the beagle that I had put in there, as well as myself, locked into that kennel with his beautiful, beautiful brown eyes just judging me, thinking, you suck, you suck, you suck. But, I mean, we learn things, you know, we learn from experiences. I will never work there again because I'm not a fan of dog rape, as some people might be. I don't know. Michael Vick, he's out there somewhere. But, you know, we learn. Every experience shapes us. My dad, you know, back when I was 6 years old, he wanted to bond with me. He took me to the park, just me and him. And I was like, this is fun. You know, I have an older brother. He usually gets most of the attention. Fuck him. But anyway, I was like, yeah, we're going to go to the park. So he's not paying attention, smoking his cigarettes. And I'm running around like an idiot, throwing mulch at people, not looking. And then apparently there was a green fence pole that I just hit. Knocked unconscious, dad's not paying attention. Whatever, you know, things happen. But then, when I was 13, my dad had the genius idea at the age of 46. He said, we're going to tie your dog's leash to your Razor scooter. And then I'm going to call him to run to me. Please do never, don't do that to anyone. If you ever have kids, don't have kids, but if you do, don't do that. So my dog is running at approximately 30 miles an hour, or what I could think that was at the age of 13. And he spots a flower, as dogs do, and they want to smell the flower, as dogs will. So my head goes against the concrete. I am knocked unconscious again. But we learn things, you know, we move on. If we put our hands to the stove, we get burnt, we don't go near the kitchen again. But, you know, I'm 21 years old now. I've moved on, you know, I've accepted it. And now, I always make sure my mom's around when my dad wants to hang out with me. Anyway, that's all I got for you.